Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. As you might know, I'm a collector. I love collecting items, and I have been a collector ever since I can remember. When I was a little kid, I collected postage stamps and stickers and even cute little stones that I found. I collected them and put them somewhere, and I've always collected and I always will. It's just in me. I love that. So I have no idea, maybe over 100 collections through the years. Some collections I collect really enthusiastically, and then after a while it served its purpose. It was fun, and I'm just gonna let it go. And then I get a new collection. And I do love to collect, little collections on the side. So now I have my Alice in Wonderland collection, and I recently, I didn't start it, I already collected it, but I'm bit more into my Cinderella collection. So Cinderella in her normal clothes and her pink dress. So that's really awesome. And I also have, I collect some tiny tins that I really love. That's just a small collection. I do have loads of Hello Kitty, of course, but I decided to stop collecting that because the fun part of a collection is the hunt. It's so much fun to go hunting for stuff. So when you go somewhere, it's always nice to go into stores or look everywhere. Is there something Hello Kitty? Maybe there's a t-shirt, maybe there's, I don't know what, stickers or whatever. You're always on the look for your collection. So that was so much fun with Hello Kitty, because when we went on holiday in Germany, I found Hello Kitty, and in the UK, I found Hello Kitty, and it's amazing. But the last few years, there was just no more Hello Kitty in the Netherlands. So last year, I only bought 2 sets of stickers. That's all I could find. And in Germany, when we go on holiday, there's just no more Hello Kitty. And even in the UK, less and less Hello Kitty. So yeah, last year I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stop collecting this because it's no fun anymore. Of course I can order online, but most of the fun stuff is in the US and everywhere else, and it's just so expensive to get to the Netherlands. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stop collecting. It took me a while to decide that, to be honest. But of course there are items like this one that I'm not gonna let go of. And I have Hello Kitty everywhere. Over here I have Scotch tape, and I have a stamp over here, and I have Hello Kitty pens and all kinds of stuff. So, but this I'm sorting through, and I'm letting go of everything. So I'm gonna sell all my Hello Kitty. Once we're almost there, it might take a few weeks, maybe the end of summer. Then I'm gonna sell all my Hello Kitty items, and I'm gonna let you know on all my social media. I even have a Hello Kitty YouTube channel, but to be honest, I haven't uploaded in a year or so. So Hello Kitty is always gonna be my Hello Kitty. It's gonna be near to my heart, but I'm not really collecting it anymore. So, having said that, when all my Hello Kitty is from the attic downstairs in boxes and I'm selling everything, that means that in the attic I have room for a new collection. And I've been looking for a new collection for a long time. Because Hello Kitty and also Alice in Wonderland, half of the time, well, with Hello Kitty it was almost always you buy new stuff, and I want to buy less new stuff. I don't mind buying secondhand stuff, but new stuff has to be made, and I just want to tone that down a bit. So Alice in Wonderland is half new stuff, half secondhand, because it's very old. And yeah, so I do have some little collections to the side, like this. This I have been collecting for, I think, 30 years, maybe longer. I've been married for 35 years, so maybe 34 or 33 years. Those little click cameras, I really like these. And there are so many well, that's a difficult word, varieties of these, that I think by now I have maybe 150 of those little click cameras. And that's a collection that I have been collecting for 33 years, I think. So I do have some of those. So I do like to have maybe 20 collections, but just little things. That this I find one. This one actually I found I think last year, and ever since I haven't found another one. So it's a very slow collection, but still it's very lovely. And I also have these collections, because what I want to tell you is that I've been looking for a collection that, I can buy secondhand. And the best collection you can have is a collection in one of these 9 pocket sleeves. Because I do love the fact that when you have all the same items in here, but they're all different, So I did collect tea bags, because I just love that. But that was the best collection because you could buy it in every store, in every supermarket, in every country, everywhere there's tea. So, and they are amazing. This is one of Alice in Wonderland, so this one is going to go in my Alice in Wonderland collection. But I did collect this for a few years, but there's just one problem. I don't drink tea. And if I drink tea, it's only English breakfast blend. So yeah, I had to buy a box full of tea and then give it to everyone, but everyone had tea after a while, and then I started throwing it away, and I thought, yeah, I don't really want to do that. So I stopped collecting these tea bags, which was the best collection ever. I still want to collect it, but I just don't drink tea. So anyway, that's a long introduction. So what I want to show you is my new collection. Because like I said, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I just couldn't think of anything because I either didn't like it, or there was just too much of it or too little of it. Because if there's too much, it's no fun anymore, it's just buying. So the hunt, I want the hunt. So yeah, I didn't think I could find anything. I've been thinking about that for about 2 years. And then I looked at the shelves in my room, and we had this cutie over there. And I thought, oh, she's so adorable. I love looking at this little cutie. It is a piggy bank. Isn't it gorgeous? And then I thought, Roodkapje. It says over here, Roodkapje. That means Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood. I thought, that's fun. I never thought about Little Red Riding Hood. So I have this one because I had this on my shelf. I have no idea where I bought this. I think a flea market one day, and I thought, oh, this is a cutie, and I just put it on the shelf because I love cute old things like this. And the fact that it says Roodkapje, which means Little Red Riding Hood, is so cute. So I have this on my shelf. So I'm just going to take these away. So I thought, is this an idea, Roodkapje? I do like the story. It was one of my favorite fairy tales when I was little, although the ending where they drown actually the wolf, I found that very sad, but oh well. Fairy tales are cruel. So anyway, I just went looking in my house. Do I have more? Because I have this one. And then I found this one. This is one of those click cameras, and I'm not sure if you can see it. Is it on the right one? Let me see if I can show you. Can you see it? It's Little Red Riding Hood. So I have this one, and I might have more, so I need to check the other ones. I might have more of these cute little things in all kinds of shapes. They're not all TVs. I think I have one, a little house, where Little Red Riding Hood is standing in front of the house. I'm not really sure, so I need to check that. But this one I had close by, so I thought, 2 items. So then I looked in my cupboard in the hallway. I have loads of Hello Kitty stuff that I still need to sort through. And I saw I have a Hello Kitty Little Red Riding Hood. It's a stamp, and it says, please. Oh, it's so cute. So I do have this cute little Hello Kitty. So that was fun, but wait, there also was a big bad wolf. That just ate grandmother, isn't that just sad? So I had these two. So I had quite a collection. So then I started looking more and more. Is there something else? Yes, there was. Because I did buy a Piney Pon. Let me just put these aside so you can see the rest. I bought a Piney Pon of Alice in Wonderland. I really wanted that one. But the only way I could get it is if I bought a set of 4. It also has Snow White and Rapunzel and Little Red Riding Hood. And I already had it set aside to sell or give to a thrift store. But then I thought, no, wait, there's one in there. So I have a Little Red Riding Hood and a wolf. Isn't he cute? I think this is such a cute little wolf. Oh, it's so sad he's gonna die in the end of the story. Oh, okay. So that's quite a collection. I just found this in my house. And then I thought, there must be more. And there was. I have these cute... Oh, what you call these in English? We call them poëzieplaatjes. You can put this in a poesy... what you call that in English? Poetry album? I don't know. When you write a little something for... when I was a kid, I had this little album, and I gave it to friends and family, and they just wrote a little funny rhyme in it, and then they put these pictures next to it. So I'm not sure if this is something that's also in the US or if it's just European. Let me know. I would love to know. So we call them poetry pictures. And then, so actually it's poëzieplaatjes. And there was a Little Red Riding Hood. And also the Frog Princess. I did collect this for a while and it was fun, and I still have a whole cabinet full of frogs with crowns because I just thought that was fun. So these are both tales that the Grimm brothers wrote down. So I think in all I have loads of books of the Frog Princess, and I think there's gonna be Little Red Riding Hood in there. So I need to check that. I might have loads of books. But this is an oldie I got from my mother-in-law years and years and years ago. And yeah, isn't it awesome? So more in my house, just in my house. And then in my, I think my previous video or the video before that of decluttering the closet under the cupboard under the stairs, I found this one. I had a whole bunch of these golden books and I let go of half of it and I kept the other half, you know, to use in art journals. I even showed you that I wanted to, look how cute, that I wanted to use these pictures in my art journals. It's so cute. Look at the big bad wolf. Oh. And look at this one. This one I really wanted to use in an art journal. I still do, so I might just, you know, copy it and then fussy cut it. I'm not gonna cut it out of this book. So I even have a little Roodkapje, Little Red Riding Hood, Little Red Riding Hood, little golden book. So this stuff was in my house. I mean, it's a whole collection. So yeah, I think about 3 weeks ago I thought, you know what, I'm gonna collect this. And then I remembered I had this fairy tale tin with all kinds of fairy tales in it. Like I bought it because of the Frog Princess. And oh, you can't see that one, so over here. There was a little card in that with the story of the Frog Princess. And I found later on that there was also a little card with Alice in Wonderland. And now I thought, will there be a Little Red Riding Hood? Yes, there was. Look how cute. So I do have quite the collection. Just in my house, lying around in my house. There must be more. I'm gonna find more. When I'm decluttering, I'm gonna find more Little Red Riding Hood items. So that's gonna be so much fun. And then, you know, I got this feeling back of the hunt for, well, not for the big bad wolf, but for Little Red Riding Hood. So I decided 2 weeks ago, you know what? I'm just gonna collect it. Why not? It's fun. I can find it in thrift stores and stuff, but because of coronavirus there are no flea markets, no car boot sales at the moment. But we do have, of course, the thrift stores, and they are open. So yeah, I'm gonna go there pretty soon. I didn't go there yet, but I'm not going outside that much at the moment, but in a while I'm gonna go there. So I have all this stuff. So then I went online. So we have this auction site in the Netherlands called Marktplaats. I buy a lot over there. And I saw this wonderful, cute Little Red Riding Hood. It's so gorgeous. It's so sweet. And this is what I want to collect because there is a lot out there. Little Red Riding Hood. That's going to be awful to say. Little Red Riding Hood. It's an old story. It's, I think maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000 years old. I don't know. It's very old. So not there's merch that old, but there's a lot of merchandise. And I only want to collect stuff that I really, really like. It must spark joy. Now, this stuff, I mean, isn't it gorgeous? I mean, it really sparks joy. And the wolf actually looks like a huge, really sweet dog. That's over here. It looks like the dog is protecting her. She doesn't know that he's gonna eat her. It's a really weird story, actually. But isn't it cute? So I bought this for a very, very reasonable price, and I thought, I want this. So this is the first item I really bought, and then it was official. I have a new collection, because this I already had. But so this is the first figurine that I had, and this is what inspired the collection. And then I bought this. Now, I do love this stuff. Like I said, I want it to spark joy, and I do love this old-fashioned stuff. But to be honest, I mean, I really love this. This sparks joy a lot with me, because I love this cute stuff. But there are also such ugly, ugly, ugly items, and I don't really need them. It's not that it's Little Red Riding Hood, so I need it. No, it's just it needs to spark joy. So, yeah. So I have this. I'm going to put this over here. So then I saw this wonderful thing. This is a cute, look at it. This is what I like. This is a cute little coloring leaflet that you got at the supermarket, one of the first supermarkets in the Netherlands. And it is from de Gruiter. And it's called Snoepje van de Week, which means candy of the week. So every week they had a little play thing that you sometimes it was maybe a keychain and sometimes it was something like this, or I don't know, I wasn't born yet, I think. So when you bought for I think a certain amount of money, I have no idea, you got these little items for the kids to play with. And someone had saved this one. This is from the 50s, I think, or maybe early 60s, and someone had this in good condition. So now I have it. Isn't it awesome? It's very old, and it is the story of Roodkapje. I love it. So then I went online and it just so I bought quite a lot, guys. I also bought some of these. These are very old. These were all the rage in the 60s. If you bought a product, you got one of these little pins with it. So these are little pins as well, as you can see on the back side. And these are all Little Red Riding Hood. And I just thought that was really cute, and I just paid, I mean, this together was maybe €3. So these are fun items. Look at it, Roodkapje. So I was really happy with this, and I put it over here so you can put it down. So I got quite a few items, and I also bought some of these, because there are loads and loads of these greeting cards. So this one is really cute. It's a cute little girl dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood. And it has been written, it's from the stamp is from 1962. So it's from the 60s. And I saw this one. Look how cute. He's looking really fun. You look delicious. So this is a Dutch one, I think. Also, it doesn't say the year. 1957. You can see it. The stamp says 1957. So that's, or is it a 1? I can't really see, but these are old. And they're not that expensive. €2, €3, that's a lot of money. But still, for an old card like this, that's okay. But I also like new cards. So these are all the old items that I bought, secondhand from the 50s and the 60s. But I also love new stuff. So these are some new items. I am going to buy some new items, but most of it is going to be secondhand. This I bought at a store, and these are all illustrations from artists. Well, all illustrators are artists, but these are from Dutch artists. So you've got this cute Little Red Riding Hood. So this is a Roodkapje, because it's a Dutch one. This is a Roodkapje. I really like this one. And then you have this one, which is gorgeous. And you see the wolf over here. There are so many different ones. These are all from Germany, I think. Look at it. It's amazing. I mean, I love it. I love it so much. It's so different. This is exactly like Alice in Wonderland. There are so many different Alice in Wonderlands, different Alices. And here you have so many different Little Red Riding Hoods, because there is no real image, no first... how do I say that? I mean, Alice in Wonderland, you have the John Tenniel drawings, and you have, of course, Disney. And then you have all kinds of other items. But here, it's just a little girl with a Little Red Riding Hood. So these are all German cards from German artists, but I bought it at the same store. So I just bought everything they had. Because that's me. If I go for it, I go for it. And this one is really weird, but I do like it. And we're back over here. So that's what I bought, guys. I have one more item I bought. I wanted to show you in my next video. If you want to see, do you want to see more of this collection? I would love to know. Of course, I really want to show you more of this collection. So my Saturday videos are going to be Alice in Wonderland and also Disney Alice in Wonderland. It's going to be some Disney items like Cinderella, and I did buy a Stitch, which I'm going to show you soon. And I do love Disney, so there'll be loads more Disney items. But my main collections are Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, and now Little Red Riding Hood. So it's going to be a bit of everything. So last item I want to show you. And I need to find a binder for this and put all these cards in there. Oh, I love this. the last item is this cutie. It's one of the cherished teddies and it's just so gorgeous. Let me show you up close. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got so much detail. I think these are mushrooms in here. There's a little bear in the pocket. And she's got flowers and she's going to grandma. I love these cute little mushrooms over here. It is gorgeous on all sides. Look at it. I bought this from a collector who collected cherished teddies and was parting with this one. And I bought it for a reasonable price again. I have no idea what these things cost. I have no idea of the price for stuff like this. But if I think, yeah, I want to pay this for it, then it's a reasonable price. This is so cute. So, yeah, this came in yesterday, I think. And look at what I have. So this I already had in my collection. And there's probably more. I don't know. I'll find out. And this is what I bought. Some cards, some pins and 2 figurines. And I'm so happy. And this is what started it all. It's been staring me in the face for years and years. And I never thought, shall I collect a Roodkapje, Little Red Riding Hood? And now I do. So now I've made some space in the cupboard in the hallway where I had Hello Kitty that I want to let go of. And Hello Kitty is being replaced by Little Red Riding Hood. Although I do have some Hello Kitty items. So let me know, what do you think of this collection? And if you're not a collector, it might be weird for you that I am decluttering on the one hand and collecting new stuff. But it's just who I am and I love it. So I can go hunting again for the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. So let me know what you think. And of course, you know, I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And hit that little notification bell. And let me know, what do you think of my new collection? I am so happy. I'm so happy with a new collection. So this is actually my whole collection, guys. For now. So I hope you want to see if the rest, if I buy something new, I hope you would like to see that. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm so happy. I love it. I'm gonna give this a really nice spot. I'm gonna find a binder for this. This is gonna go back in the display cabinet. And I want to have a bookshelf because this is my first book. And I want to have more. So that's it for today. All that's left to say is... What do I say? There's no Little Red Riding Hood land, is there? So just groetjes uit Holland. Greetings from Holland. Bye.